Hello, welcome to this PalWorld guide. Today I'm going to go ahead and talk about how to get honey in PalWorld. First method to get honey is to catch or kill one of these pals. So we have the bee guard, and we have Cinnamoth and Elizabeth. Usually Elizabeth will spawn with bee guards in your, so it can be a challenging fight, but you can get a lot of honey that way if you were to capture or kill all of them. The Elizabeth has a 100% chance to drop 5 honey, so that looks pretty good to me. All the other ones also have 100% chance to drop, and the bee guards have 1 to 2. So ideally here, we go for a Elizabeth, and we can get bee guards and Elizabeth there for all these drops. Cinnamoth is probably easier to fight, but only has a chance of dropping 1 honey at 100%, so it's not as worth it in my opinion if you want a lot of honey. This is where bee guard spawns on the map, so it's going to be a little bit off center here. Usually I kind of call this like the center of the map, this area right here. But if you travel over to the right more, you'll see at like Sealed Realm of Guardian, this forest, and this Sealed Realm of the Swift TP point, like kind of this island, you'll see bee guard spawns all over here. Elizabeth also spawns in the same region because usually the guards spawn with the bee queen Elizabeth. So we're going to go ahead and head over to this area, and I'll just showcase it really quick at the forest. Really quick, in case you are interested in hunting Cinnamoth instead of going after the group of bees, I'll go ahead and show where Cinnamoth spawns. Cinnamoth spawns a little bit closer to the spawns, so it's like in kind of like the dead center of the map here at like Ancient Ritual Site, Hypocrite Hill, this kind of area, and you can find a decent amount of Cinnamoths in this region, but they only drop 1 honey each. And one thing that you can do if you don't see any spawns, you can always reset spawns by traveling away and then coming back, and then it will start to respawn pals around you again. And then you can re-roll to see if you get a bee. So here we can see we got the bee guards. They can spawn with just bee guards, and there's no like Elizabeth, and they'll spawn like a big pack of them. That can be pretty good because the Elizabeth is pretty strong. So if you don't want just a bunch of temporary honey right now, then you can just go for just the bee guards and catch at least 1 of them, and then you can put them at your camp to start farming honey for you infinitely. But if you just want some honey right now, you don't really care about trying to capture one, then you can try to get 5 honey from Elizabeth by walking around to find one. To make this easier, I brought a fire type pal. I'm going to command it to attack aggressively, and then also I'm attacking at night so that it is easier to get the jump on them. You can see on the left it's highly effective against the bee guard. I brought mega spheres as well, since these ones are a little bit harder to capture with regular spheres. They do have a suicide bomb attack, so boom, it killed itself. So that's going to make it a little bit harder to capture them. You can always throw a regular sphere at them though to disrupt that attack animation, and then they'll go back to using different moves hopefully. Like right here, I'm going to reset this one. Oh, it's not weak enough to reset. Okay, hopefully this one doesn't do the same thing. It's getting a little unlucky here. Boom, mega sphere. And there, we got this one captured. So now we have 2 honey from that, and then I'm going to go ahead and show putting it at my camp. So in the same way that the chicken will graze and get you eggs, you can also do the same thing with the bee guard. So I'll swap them out really quick. Boom, and the bee guard is going to be the only one out of the pals that drop honey that can actually farm honey for you as well. So you can see it immediately goes to grazing, and we'll start getting honey drops. This is sort of the second method of doing it, which is putting a bee guard to farm it. And I would say that the third method is going to be using a meat cleaver. So after you catch one of the bees or you catch a moth, you can butcher them and it will give you an extra chance of drops. So if you're really desperate for honey, you could do that, but honestly I think it's better to just have a bee guard here if you can spare the slot in your base, and then if you have enough honey you can always switch out the bee for something else. That's gonna be pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comment section below. But otherwise, until next time.